If you're considering the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV for your next fishing trip, hold on, because this review might just change your mind. I'm about to reveal some surprising issues that users and I have discovered after putting this fish finder to the test. But here's what shocked me. Despite a glowing 4.6-star rating on Amazon and boasting vivid sonar colors plus built-in mapping, the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV falls short in some unexpected ways that could ruin your day on the water. Stay with me because I'm diving deep into what works, what doesn't, and why this could be a problem if you're serious about fishing efficiency. Starting with who the Striker Vivid 7 SV is for. If you're an angler who wants an easy-to-use, mid-sized 7-inch fish finder loaded with modern sonar tech and GPS features, it looks perfect on paper. You get Garmin's CHIRP traditional sonar, plus clear VU and side VU scanning sonar, which supposedly paint a crystal-clear underwater map. Add to that the quick-draw contours mapping software letting you create custom maps with 1-foot contour lines, Wi-Fi connectivity to sync with the Active Captain app, and a price tag just over $500. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, I've got good news and bad news for you. Here's the twist. The Striker Vivid 7 SV's vivid color palettes are stunning in marketing photos, but in real-world use, they don't always deliver the clarity Garmin promises. I noticed that certain fish and underwater structures blend into the background depending on water conditions and time of day. It's a bit like those magic eye puzzles. Sometimes you see the fish, sometimes you don't. And if you're relying on these vivid colors to spot that trophy bass quickly, that's a headache you don't want. So, if the picture looks perfect in Amazon photos, beware. Sometimes the fish finder's full potential hides beneath the surface. Now you might be thinking Garmin is a trusted brand. How bad could it really be? Well, Garmin packed this device with a high-sensitivity GPS, which lets you mark waypoints and plot routes, and it does that part well. However, I hit a snag when it came to the Wi-Fi connectivity and app integration. Linking your phone to the Active Captain app sounds great for transferring waypoints and getting smart notifications, including software updates, but the connection can be flaky. It's like when you're trying to send an important text, but your phone keeps saying no service. Sometimes the app refuses to sync, and that means losing out on community maps and updates until you troubleshoot the connection. No one wants to spend fishing time fiddling with tech issues. Rehook time. If you're wondering about installation and hardware setup, I got you. The package includes the GT52 HWTM transducer, power data cable, and a 12-pin to dual 4-pin adapter, plus a mounting bracket. But here's a catch. Users report that the transducer isn't the easiest to install on all boats, especially if you're not a tech-savvy handyman. The tilt-swivel mount helps with positioning, but some anglers mentioned it wobbles during high-speed runs or choppy waters, degrading sonar readings mid-triple bass chase, which is zero fun. So, unless you're comfortable with some DIY or have a good boat mechanic, budget extra for professional installation. Did I mention the screen brightness? The 7-inch color display is bright in ideal conditions, but direct sunlight can wash it out. If you're fishing on a blazing summer afternoon, you might find yourself shading the screen with one hand while desperately scanning below the surface with the other. And don't get me started on the fingerprint magnet phenomenon. Every time you tap the touchscreen, it's a smudge fest. If only fish were attracted to screens as much as my thumbs. Here's a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why don't fish use smartphones? Because they're afraid of getting caught in a net. On the brighter side, when the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV works, it really shines. The clear VU and side VU sonar beams produce near-photographic images of underwater structures like fallen trees, rocks, and schools of fish. This means if you manage to get the right settings and conditions, you can approach fishing spots with confidence and precision. For beginners, the simple interface reduces the steep learning curve common with higher-end models. Plus, the quick-draw contours feature is a genius touch that lets you create personalized maps with accuracy down to 1 foot, a huge upgrade from standard fish finders. Many reviewers also praise the device's speed in marking waypoints and its accuracy in displaying your boat's speed via GPS modules. So, if you like to track your routes or speed records, maybe bragging rights for your fishing crew, the Striker Vivid 7 SV covers that well. Not to mention the Active Captain app extends functionality with access to community maps and software upgrades. So, it's not all gloom in Garmin's fishing pond. Here's another question for you. Is this fish finder the best bang for your buck? At $519.99, the Striker Vivid 7 SV is a hefty investment. There are cheaper fish finders on the market that offer some basic sonar features and decent GPS, but few provide the advanced CHIRP clear VU and side VU scanning sonar that makes Garmin stand out. However, for that price, you expect flawless performance. The occasional Wi-Fi glitches and installation hurdles make this unit feel somewhat premium but not perfect. It's kind of like buying a Ferrari and then realizing you need a special gas that only one station in town sells. Another joke. Absolutely. Why did the fish finder break up with the fisherman? It felt he was too shallow. To recap, the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV offers stunning color displays, robust sonar technology, and GPS features that can make your fishing trips more productive and fun. Not to mention the ability to save customized maps and use community-shared data. But be prepared for occasional Wi-Fi syncing problems, a tricky installation process, and less than perfect visibility in bright sunlight. If you're a casual angler comfortable with tech fixes or willing to spend on professional help, this could be a worthwhile upgrade. On the other hand, serious pros or weekend warriors who want plug-and-play simplicity might find themselves frustrated. If you need a device for hobby fishing, kayak excursions, or just to get started learning sonar without breaking the bank on elite models, the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV could be your sweet spot. But if you demand flawless connectivity and rock-solid mounting without fuss, consider looking at alternatives or Garmin's higher-end lineup. Before you go, here's one last fishing joke. How do fish always stay so smart? Because they're in schools. If you want to grab the Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV, I'll drop the best price link in the description below. Prices can jump or drop quickly on Amazon, so make sure to check it sooner rather than later. Whether you decide to buy or wait, now you know exactly what to expect from this colorful fish finder. It's got plenty of pros but also a few quirks that might surprise you. Thanks for watching. Tight lines and happy fishing.